Imagine being the guy running on wanting to see trans kids. Haha, not even a trans adult would run on that. Normal adults wake up and think they want to see healthy, safe, happy kids. Not Gav. The Gav nots. Gav not in. Gav out. Send in the next guy. I'm bored.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
I've traveled the world. I've performed for huge crowds all around the world. And no matter how many songs I do on that stage, it didn't mean as much as this. Because this is a direct link for younger people. This is a direct link between young people and God.
You know what it's like to be uncancelable? To have so much clout and power of that clout that you simply cannot be canceled, even if you wanted to be canceled. Even if you yourself wanted to be canceled, you got way too much clout to be canceled. Imagine being in that position. Nicki Minaj recently reconnected with God, had spoken out against Gavin Newsom wanting to see trans kids, wanting to see children transitioning. Let me tell you something. There are no trans kids. There might be children with gender dysphoria that are either mutilated or bombarded with hormones, or not mutilated or bombarded with hormones. And that's what you have. You have children with gender dysphoria, and they're either mutilated or not mutilated. Bombarded with hormones or not bombarded with hormone replacement therapy. And Nicki Minaj saw the absurdity in that, saw the absurdity in Gavin Newsom wanting to make boys into feminine girl-like things, possibly for the sexual pleasure of rich old white male liberals. And that is pure evil. That is pure disgusting. And I'm glad Nicki Minaj spoke out against that. She also spoke up for awareness of innocent Christians being persecuted in Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria, the place that has all the princes and princesses that are very rich, that want to give you all their money, but first you have to give them your money so they could give you theirs. Once the scammer capital of the world. And then Somalia said, hold my beer. But I digress on that. So, you saw at the very beginning of the video, Nicki Minaj speaking out against Gavin Newsom and his weirdness of wanting to transition children. Then after the intro, there's a clip of her. She's sitting next to Erica Kurt at a Turning Point event. And she says that these turning point events are a direct connection between the youth and good God Almighty above himself. And that's beautiful. It is a beautiful comparison and pretty much spot on. These kids are connecting with God now. And I'm glad Nicki Minaj has reconnected with God. And she's getting to do her thing now. Nicki Minaj, you know her probably for the hit songs Super Bass, Bees in the Trap, her collaboration with 6ix9ine, I believe the song was called Fifi, and the more recent hit song, Super Freaky Girl. So, although she's done these songs, she is a devout Christian. She loves God. And she's speaking out on behalf of the persecuted in Nigeria. She's speaking out in defense of confused children with gender dysphoria so that they don't make crucial life-altering, possibly life-ending mistakes. And what are you going to do? Cancel Nicki Minaj? As I said, Nicki Minaj is uncancelable. There are certain people in movies, music, entertainment, what have you, that you simply cannot cancel. And I'll give you a whole bunch of for instances. Okay, granted, there was some mid-tier actors or just missing the top, like Dennis Quaid, James Woods, Scott Baio. But a lot of them got all their clout back right away. Boom, 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 like that. But then you have some people that you can't knock out the box at all. Sylvester Stallone, Clint Eastwood. You tried it several times with Mel Gibson and failed. You tried it with Lil Wayne. That didn't work. It ain't working with Nicki Minaj. It never will work with Nicki Minaj. She put in all these years in hip-hop music. If you put in this number of years in hip-hop music, you're not going to be forgotten and just thrown to the wayside. Okay? You are respected forever. Kiss, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley. You're not canceling these people. Peter Criss, you're not canceling these people. So, I don't know what some people's minds, but they believe they could cancel Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, throughout Cardi B's entire career, has outsold Cardi B and has had a career much longer than Cardi B. So she's had a career much longer than Cardi B. Put up numbers that even before Cardi B even came into prominence, put up numbers that would have outshined Cardi B anyway. But if you take the cutoff point, right around 2017 and say, okay, let's pretend the first 9 years of Nicki Minaj's career didn't happen, and her career starts right at 2017, the same time as Cardi B. All right, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B pretend they start their careers right at 2017. Nicki Minaj is still outselling Cardi B. So Cardi B bet the wrong horse. She bet the donkey over the elephant, and she's gonna go to hell in a handbasket for it. She's talking about leaving America, and Nicki Minaj is talking about loving America. So they are not the same. So all these shouting matches, all these Twitter or X post wars with other artists, Nicki's record speaks for itself. She is the winner. She's done more with her life than these newer artists. These other artists don't shine unless she's there paving the way for them. And instead of dissing her, they could be saying thank you. Thank you, Nicki Minaj, for my whole career and my whole existence. But this is what ingrates do. Democrats are ingrates. Crime runs rampant because of the Democrats, and so many levels of hell. Where belong the left? And Nicki's on the side of the right, and the right is the righteous. And she's reconnected with God, meaning she respects God. So unto thee I say, respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, like, follow, share, comment, subscribe, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. You be safe out there.